The mayor of Belleville is calling on the province for new help, just days after the city declared a state of emergency over a string of drug overdoses.
Meanwhile, the unprecedented amount of drug abuse in Seattle is leading directly to a rise in violent crime.
We have had, more overdose deaths in 1 year than we did of COVID deaths in our city.
Substance abuse. By definition, this is an overindulgence in or dependence on an addictive substance, especially alcohol or drugs. The word substance can be misleading, as it's not always something you ingest, but alternatively could be a potentially addicting activity like gambling or sex. The abuse of substance is a growing issue, but I don't need to tell you guys this, as I'm sure most of you have noticed the decline in the town we have all been growing up in. When I miss the bus and I have to walk to school, it's really sad seeing the streets I spent time on as a little kid covered in used needles and people overdosing. According to Peterborough's Public Health Opioids Harms Portal, since 2022, there's been a 32% increase in drug-related deaths, putting Peterborough's total overdose deaths to 78 for the year of 2023. As easy as it is to judge these people, it's important to understand that most homeless come from a bad place or have untreated mental illness, which often leads them down the road of substance abuse. The film Trainspotting, directed by Danny Boyle, although most commonly seen as a dark comedy, does a great job of showing the harsh realities of people getting trapped in addiction. The setting and characters do a great job of giving a realistic look into the struggles of someone living in an impoverished town with a substance abuse problem. Trainspotting takes place in the bleak and poor town of Edinburgh, Scotland. And although Peterborough isn't impoverished, certain areas and neighborhoods definitely are. Watching Trainspotting really puts a light on those less fortunate places of Peterborough and helped me sympathize with people I see struggling in my community as I drew connections from the film to real life. Throughout my presentation, I will be connecting my novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson alongside the previously mentioned film Trainspotting with content and media from our course.